It is a great pleasure to be here today, and especially to go after Congressman Petri and the wonderful things he's done for you and your state. The National Center for Safe Routes to School is part of the U.S. Department of Transportation's Safe Routes to School National Program. And the award that you are receiving today is the Oberstar Safe Routes to School Award, and it is given annually and is the highest honor we can give to a school for their outstanding achievements in making it safe and easy for students to walk and bike to school. Now, I'm just going to talk for a few seconds about what really impressed me about your school, but twice I'm going to clap, and since I'm standing, that's a standing ovation, okay? What we saw was that you had obstacles, but you had great vision. One of the statements in the application for this award was, we want to make the common bicycle play a major part in the development of healthy individuals, communities, and the planet. And having been here today, I can see you're really doing a great job of it, all of you. The bike shop and the Young Mechanics program is so exciting. And at the national level, we get excited when Copenhagen, Denmark announces a bike share program, when Paris, France does, when New York City or the District of Columbia. But it's a heck of a lot more impressive when Omro Middle School does it. Your first standing ovation. At the national level, we talk about champions. You guys have got the best champions I've ever seen. Your principal and Joe Horvat are just the most exciting, energizing people we could have, and I just want to bottle them and send them all around the country so other places could have what you have here. One of the things that was also in the application was, our thing is to develop a culture of bicycling. We want kids to want to bike to school. And we saw that the partners you have included the police department, members of the fire department helping you build things, teachers who meet you as you're walking or biking to school, and the 8th graders who bike 30 miles. This year, we are starting the first National Bike to School Day, which is going to be May 9th. But gosh, you guys have already done it last year. Second standing ovation. At this time, I'd like to ask Congressman Petri to come back up again, because it is my honor, my privilege, my joy to give him the trophy to give to your school for this amazing accomplishment. You're amazing.
Well, this is an honor for everyone in your school, and it's a good trophy for the case. It's beautiful. You'll all have to take a look at it, but Mr. Williams, congratulations. It's well earned by all of you.
Some of you might be sitting in an audience and say, what's the big deal? We bike to school all the time. We walk to school all the time. We have to go across Highway 21. We have to go across the Fox River on that bridge. We have to cross 116, Highway 116, just to get here. Other of you might be trying to bum a ride with friends and families and things like that. But what would happen if all of us, or more of us, used the bicycle as our mode of transportation? What if our communities are more centralized around our bicycles, where we can get to and from places with ease? We don't have to go considerable distances and fight major traffic lanes to be able to get to grocery stores, get into a medical facility, to get into Walmart, and so forth, to be able to get what we want and what we need. There are some communities out there in this world, folks, that are designed around the bicycle. There's literally a city in Europe that the entire city has very narrow, super narrow street. What's it for? It's not for cars and trucks to go down. It's for the bicycle and for walkers. You actually park outside the city and you move yourself through the city using your biking and walking. You are noticed today because you are doing more of the biking and walking to school, and it's being recognized across the nation. Every month, we have the Walk to School Wednesday. There's collection points out into our city, and there are adults there to be able to assist you to be able to get from point A to B. I challenge you. More of you can be able to walk and bike with us.
I'm the advocacy director, so it's my job to encourage cycling on a local, state, and national level. I definitely have the best job in my company. We're here today because we saw what Omro was doing and we thought it was absolutely amazing. You guys are a huge example for other middle schools and elementary schools throughout our state, but also throughout our nation. So we wanted to recognize what you guys were doing and give you some new bike parking for your new bike shop. So thank you guys. You guys are absolutely an amazing example. I wish I would have gone to middle school here. It is fantastic.
I am really lucky because when I was your age, I loved to bike, just like many of you. And I'm proof that you can take something you love when you're in middle school and actually make a career out of it. And actually, this is my job, believe it or not, bikes. I'm also very lucky because I'm in this state and I represent a state that is an amazing bicycle state. Wisconsin's one of the best states in the country to bicycle. We have these companies that make the best bikes in the world. We have companies that make some of the best bike racks around. We have these great cities to bike in. We have you're national champions right here in Wisconsin. And we also have one of the strongest leaders to protect sort of resources that you guys have used for these public-private partnerships to do great work, and that's Congressman Petra. And we're going to bring him up in a second after one more speaker.
So what you guys are doing here is really outstanding, but there are about 12,000 other schools around the country that have received some money through Safe Routes to School. But that's just 10% of the schools around the country. And we've got high childhood obesity rates, we have schools that are cutting back on busing, we have unacceptable risks to kids who walk and bike in many areas, and that's what Safe Routes to School is all about trying to fix. And we're really worried at any effort to cut funding for this program. And so fortunately, we've got Congressman Tom Petri to fight for our little program that's so important to schools like yours. And so Congressman, we'd love it if you could come up for a minute. And Omro Middle School. We want to present you with this special recognition for congressional leadership on behalf of Safe Routes to School. We thank you so much for everything